Hello everybody, welcome to Daytona, Florida. We are in front of where they have that racetrack for the Daytona 500. I think it's called Advent Hell Speedway.
Wow. Okay. I don't even know how to correct that. Alright, so we're in Daytona Beach. Right? And
I guess so.
right. It's called Daytona Beach. And that's the International Speedway.
And that's a Target.
That's something you're more familiar with. Yes, a Target. I wanted you to have the introduction to the video because I thought it would sound more professional to have a white woman on here. But apparently, despite the fact you're about as redneck as it gets, you have no idea
About NASCAR?
what type of redneck are you? You don't know anything about, like... Okay, say it with me. International Speedway.
Mm-hmm. The only time I would watch NASCAR was when it, went overtime and it was cutting
Overtime? It's not a football game or whatever, do they? Isn't it massive?
when it was cutting into Family Guy into The Simpsons.
Wow. Okay.
And King of the Hill, because they were all in the same block.
Okay, what's that big sign in front of it say?
Chevrolet.
Not the other one, dude. I'm trying to help you, I really am.
Daytona International Speedway.
Alright. We're gonna drive through the strip in a little bit, go by the beach, and just kind of get a... They have a place you can drive into and just kind of like see the front?
No.
Yes, they don't. I tried to help you by giving you the introduction to the video. I mean, I'm trying for you. You know,
There's some things I just don't know, and I realize I am a redneck millennial. I'm more familiar with that.
That is just the most confusing thing.
I'm a millennial redneck.
So you know, this thing is massive. I mean, it's like
Daytona Beach. I'm more familiar with what's over there.
Starbucks?
No, the Bass Pro Shop.
That is a convenient place for Bass Pro Shop, let me just tell you.
And there's a Jersey Mike's over there. I'm familiar with
Dude,
that.
that thing is gigantic. I wish I
know,
could pull into
right?
that parking lot.
They got a snow-go sign out front.
As far as shopping goes, let me see if I can pull into this business center here. I wish they could just, on the video, appreciate how big this thing is. It's absolutely massive. We gotta keep it moving. Lots of great shopping here, malls and stuff. Great shopping opportunities.
They got an IHOP and a Bahama Breeze and an Olive Garden in the same shopping center. If one fails, you got a whole bunch of other options. The IHOP gets too full, you can go to the other places. You're entertained by this.
I'm more entertained right now than I've ever been my whole life. Like, this is why I bought you. Like, I bought you because I said, you know what? At some point I'm gonna need a good source of entertainment.
Bonefish, you've never taken me there.
Hey, thanks for making me look like a jerk. I don't need your help. I can make myself look like a jerk without you. Don't need more help on that category of life, okay? I got that under control. Making myself look like a jerk, don't need any help, okay? The reason we haven't gone there is because it's super freaking expensive. Like before you... Hey, not today wasn't expensive.
Oh.
Hey, what is it even all that good? We had to eat there because we were leeching off their Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. The dessert was pretty good, though.
I'll give you that. But the burgers were nasty.
Yeah.
Did you like your burger?
Not really.
$26 for
I would have
burger.
been happier with McDonald's.
Honestly, I'd say Burger King would have done it better for me. I'm not even exaggerating.
I'm not
being
exaggerating
real.
with
This was
McDonald's.
just- And then they're like, well, the chef is like a chef, and he's like an award-winning chef. I'm like, well, he can award-win himself.
That was the greasiest burger I have ever
with
had.
you, disgusting. It's worse than the ones. Sorry, I can't criticize your burger.
I don't make burgers.
Right.
But if I did, it would be probably better than that.
No opinion. I'm gonna stay out of this.
That's why I'm gonna make you a burger when we get home.
I can say you cook a better burger than an award-winning chef, apparently.
Yeah. So now we will be having burgers for dinner when we get back.
Dang it, I don't want a nasty burger.
No, never said it was gonna be nasty. It was gonna be good.
You are good at cooking on a lot of stuff. I hate motorcycles in front of me traffic. They just make me nervous. You are a fairly good cook, I will say that.
Yeah.
This ain't bad life for 9 o'clock on a weekday.
And when I get back, I'm going to expand my culinary potato abilities.
I don't know how many different things you can. You are a good cook. I will give you that. You are a good cook. I will give you that. Now, it wasn't like you were born a good cook. It was like you became.
Well, I think when we met, you weren't familiar enough with like American food.
No, you needed training. I'm not gonna give you. I don't go there. You became a pretty good cook, and that's an essential.
The thing is, wow. I made one thing thinking you were gonna like it. So we start off. He's like trying to get me to like make Cuban food straight off the gate. It ends up
like I met
terrible.
Katie, and I'm like, I'm a potato. I said it. And she's like, you want a potato? I'm like, potato, okay, potato, potato. Like, I'll make you a potato, hun. I'm like, I don't need a potato. I want a potato. She figured it out. Actually, your congri is pretty good. Your congri is alright.
You love my congri.
Your congringa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it congringa. I don't know if you guys. It's actually like an American version of congri. It's not exactly congri. We call it congringa. I like it, but it's definitely not congri.
It's not like.
It's congringa.
It is Cuban.
I will give you that if you give.
But the thing is, the only thing I don't use that Cubans use is the pork and the pork fat.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I really don't. It makes it's too much.
Yeah.
I really don't like that. Like, I actually like
everything else same way. I just don't put it in the pork fat.
I will tell you that your congri is on point. And that for a white woman to even figure that thing out, it's not like.
And I could make it exactly like they do, but you know I don't really want to use lard. I'd rather use olive oil.
Whatever you do with your congri, I wouldn't call it congri. I call it congringa. You know, like it's not exactly congri. But
you have to use a slur to.
I have to use a slur. I have to use a slur to describe your cooking. Yes. Congringa. It's like congri, but made by a white woman. Congringa. Which is Spanish for with a white woman. But it's good. I'm not even lying. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
And it goes good with Cuban or Mexican food. And of course.
Your dad won't eat it though, but.
Whatever. Everybody who's tasted your congringa thinks it's like congri, but made by a white woman.
Except Dad.
He want to give you a shot.
Oh yeah.
No, it's good, and I like it. What's good about it is you can actually eat it with Cuban or Mexican food. But Cuban congri does not pair well with Mexican food. It's just too different. Your
dad, like, I made it for him with some palomilla and like stuff he likes.
Bro, oh my gosh, when Kate, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I would rather eat congri and palomilla made by you than at any Cuban restaurant. And that's a lot to say.
Your dad said he liked it. Threw it in the garbage. Kept saying, oh, he liked it. Then like 5 days later, out of nowhere, he started complaining about it. She made it with too many ingredients.
Bro, I'm just being as honest as I can possibly be.
I know.
When you make palomilla and congri, which is probably like the most Cuban thing you could ever eat, you make it like better than like most Cubans.
Yeah.
Like, you really somehow figure it out.
And I just recently figured out the yuca part. Okay. You gotta boil it forever and ever.
Yeah, the yuca is usually as hard as a rock.
Yeah,
it's not that I don't like yuca. I like yuca, but I
have to boil it. You gotta boil it for like hours.
Yeah. I've just stopped asking you for yoga because I'm embarrassed to tell you it's hard as a rock. But yeah.
Yeah, I figured that out. I think the last 2 times I made it in Alabama was really good. I figured out how long you have to cook it.
I was so desperate for Cuban food in Alabama, it didn't make a difference. I'll be honest about that. And Alabama was like, close enough. I think Alabama is really what turned you into a Cuban food cook. I was like, look, Katie.
I had to.
You had to. Like, Katie, I'm going to die. You're going to have to make some life-saving decisions right now.
And the thing is, in Alabama, you would eat pretty much anything I gave
Dude,
you.
in Alabama, I lost 30 pounds in Alabama.
Because I was feeding you vegetables.
We had a nice kitchen. It was different. Life in Florida is too fast, man. Like, there's no time for healthy eating here.
There is. We just don't take it.
Like today, we ate at the nasty, slimy burger at this place. Not because we wanted to eat there, but because we had to pretend we wanted to be there so we could steal their Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like we wanted to be there. It was like we kind of had to be there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Totally dead. It is a weekday, though.
Yeah. I think Subway would have been better.
I honestly would have rather have had Subway or a public sub.
Yeah.
But again, we were pretending like we needed to be there because we needed their Wi-Fi. And it was the best Wi-Fi we've ever tapped into, so... Okay, good cover photo here. This looks like something out of Panama City Beach.
Mm-hmm.
We got our cover photo.
This is the place where you can drive on the beach, right?
Something along those lines.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, madam.
I've been wanting you to take me to Popeyes.
Bro, we've already eaten today. After I've eaten, especially something that greasy, don't talk to me about food for the rest of the day. Like, I'm done contemplating the concept of food.
Well, I plan to work out tonight.
Aren't those like pretty boy trucks? Like, they can't really go on the beach, can they?
They still do it.
Like, I had a friend that had something like that, and it looked all jacked up, and he got stuck in my backyard. And I had to use my non-4-wheel drive truck to pull him out of a 6-inch dip in my yard. It was like there was a dip, and that's all it took for his monster truck. It was really a princess driveway. I don't know what you call them, princess. Pavement princesses, I think what they call them.
Yeah.
Where like it looks like it can do a lot, but it's like, broken down. It was like, I can't believe that's just a massive looking, aggressive looking truck goes 6 inches off the road because that's all there was, and next thing you know, like his tires rubbing his fender off. I'm like, oh. So we used my just regular looking truck to pull his truck out.
Wow.
Is that a hotel there? How many bed bugs do they have?
A motel looking hotel.
A bug-tel?
It looks closed.
Bed bug. Yeah, I know. That's where it must have been at this hotel. Yeah, it's closed. What's going on there? Why are they just hanging out?
Because they're kids. They hang out wherever they want.
I wish I was young enough to just do that. Or just go wherever
Yeah, at our
I
age, it's called vagrancy. We've hit the point where it's vagrancy.
Oh, man. It's no longer cool. It's creepy.
Yeah.
We're at the point where this is no longer cool.
What's that group of 30-year-olds hanging out over there?
Yeah.
That's
in
kinda
a few years, we're just gonna get tasered. At least they're just gonna skip the arresting part. You're just gonna be outside and you're gonna get tasered.
I think we already got that.
Not that bad yet.
I think around 40 that happens.
How would you compare this to Panama City Beach? Panama City Beach has better, cleaner water.
Panama City is better in general.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I'm not excited to be here. Panama City Beach just has like these redneck who won the lottery vibes.
Yeah.
This is pretty.
I will admit that light thing is interesting.
Whatever it is, I don't know what it does.
I don't know what it does.
It doesn't have to even do anything. It's just the fact that it's there.
It's there.
Yeah. I've never done Daytona. Oh, that does look cool here though.
Oh my gosh, I am blind.
I just need like some people to come outside or something to make the video. I need a good cover photo for this.
I am blind.
This video will be made by a cover photo. I need like a squatted truck or something to just pull up in front of me, in front of all these lights. Or 5 to 6 white women. I'll do it too. I need a cover photo. This is very bright.
What about what's coming up ahead?
Yeah, like a group of people outside or something. Like something that just gives the video like
How about that?
life. You know what I mean? Like I need a cover photo.
Take a picture.
I don't know. I'm taking them. Like a squatted truck would really do it.
There, it was exactly 5.
God, like 5 white women. We have a cover photo. A squatted truck might do it too.
Another group of 5.
Right. We just need a pickup truck that looks really cool with lights underneath or something. Like we just need that like cover photo moment. You know what I mean? Like we just need that cover photo moment. Come on, windows down. That's how big this truck is.
I
You have to
think
take.
not only us, but that car right there is heading in the wrong direction.
You can't go that way.
No, can't go straight.
You have to go left and turn. Welcome to Daytona Beach. Quítate del medio a serie. Este tipo está comiendo basura, ¿o qué le pasa? Like, you don't think I got a freaking sidewalk, man.
Yeah.
No, yo me fajo. Me fajo, man.
I've heard about Daytona my whole life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just never thought I'd, like, have enough time, money.
It's completely different from what I heard.
It's about what I expected. It's like, I'm gonna tell you, it's about exactly what I expected, Katie. What do you think? Just a bunch of rednecks and pickup trucks racing? Maybe like in the 90s. It's definitely not the 90s.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's kind of what I heard.
It's a different time frame. It does have its own vibe though. Like, this person's definitely done some damage there. The question is, are they aware? Barbecue place. Barbecue place. If you need a location that centric, then it's not good. A barbecue place that's good can be like in the worst neighborhood in town, and it's still gonna be packed because it's the best barbecue in town.
Well, I think they had like closed, but it's 9:30. It might be up until 10. Most people have eaten, and most times anywhere it's gonna be shutting down for the night. So it could be really good. Just you don't know until you see it around 5, 6 o'clock.
Not gonna lie, you can smell the water. It smells great. Smell the water.
It seems boring.
It's very, I wouldn't say boring. No, it's got vibes. It's just, it's a very chill vibe tonight.
I thought it'd be like a bunch of drunk
Disco.
hillbillies.
That's the Panhandle. Depends on what event they're having, Katie. Will depend.
I thought it'd be like Panama Beach on steroids.
Panama City Beach meets Cumberland Gap.
Yeah.
Like Panama City Beach meets the Cumberland Gap.
Like the blue collar comedy tour on steroids.
There's times. What's that one?
Even in Panama, I never saw like.
I smell something that can't be legal.
I smell a lot of things.
It's not tar down there. Well, that's romantic. Two people passed out together on a sidewalk.
Aww.
Love is love.
Yeah, if you're gonna get drunk, you're gonna get
Remember
that.
where we went last time? I think
Drunk.
Nick Johnson used it for a cover photo. He did. Oh, right now in my car. What,
Yeah.
That's what music sounds like today.
Dirty Harry's.
Yeah.
And I just saw someone who looked like a redneck. That's great.
Sorry, this place does not meet your redneck expectations, Katie.
I was thinking they'd be like all mobbed up together and
Inbreeding or something. What do you think they would be doing? It's Daytona on a weekday and there's no event right now. What the exactly?
I thought they all like lived here and were like vagrant and drunk together.
Yeah, remember that place we went to last time? Remember? I ain't going there at night. We could do like Daytona Hoods at night though.
Okay. Yeah.
We gotta see. We could do a real streets of Daytona head to the hood. You wanna do that?
Whatever.
Give me a map.
Not good.
I love how you. What woman's like, Jose? You took me to the beach. You should have took me. What the? Who goes there? I love how trashy you've become. It's like you went from like I would expect it to like what woman would normally say, honey, take me to the beach. I want to see like like the border, the main street. Yeah.
Did I ever ask you to do that?
That's what I'd hope you'd ask me to do.
There we go.
And then here we go. We'll get you where you want to be in life. We'll get you where you want to be in life. We'll get you there.
I think we found what
you were looking for. Yeah, we found it.
In a way, I wasn't expecting.
You'll find what you're looking for.
I think I just
We'll find a place that makes you happy, okay, gang?
said.
What I'm saying is, like, I'm shocked by the notion that here I'm thinking, like, okay, I'm married to a decent woman. Let me take her somewhere nice,
Starbucks?
Like a cruise along the boardwalk. Like, take me somewhere nice. And what would a guy would expect a girl to be like, honey, I want to go eat at a Bonefish Grill. Like something like that. That's what I'd expect you to say. Here's a real reality. Honey, I want to see some homeless rednecks passed out on the curb, and I ain't seen a single one yet. Like, what, hold on, what? I take you to Daytona Beach, to the strip, and you're like, Jose, this is not what I'm into. I want to see some passed out rednecks in front of a Circle K. Okay, this is not what I wanted.
Oh, boy.
This is not what I wanted. This is what you sound like, by the way. I don't know if you realize how trashy you sound.
Oh, gosh.
I really, really thought I was married to a really decent woman.
No, instead of like
I'd take
a
you to like.
Bonefish, I would
you,
want to go to the Rib Shack or like the Mexican restaurant, where they have like decent sized portions. Okay.
You relax.
Okay.
Relax, baby.
Or even the Golden Corral.
Wow. You've really taken trashy to a new level. On a nice date night, you want to take it to the Golden Corral? What on earth has happened to you? You were only in Alabama for a year. It's not like you were there for 25, 30 years. It's like you were there for a year and weren't even there the whole year. Like, what?
I was like this before.
You know what you remind me of? You remember that Family Guy episode where Peter Griffin turns into a redneck?
Yeah.
And he like puts the couch outside and then he's like, hey,
I
man.
did that.
Huh?
We've done that.
Okay. Like I was saying, I just want you to, I won't even say think, maybe meditate's the right word I'm looking for. Like, I want you to just give some thorough consideration. That's probably the right. Thorough consideration to how you sound right now. Okay? I bring you to the strip, Main Street in Daytona Beach, and you tell me, Jose, I want to see some homeless rednecks passed out in front of a Circle K. This is just where you're taking me right now, honey. This is not what I'm into.
I think I'm going where the viewers want to go.
Maybe you're onto something there, but I just want you to know
I know
that from my perspective, I'm not flattered.
Would you prefer if I had you like take me to Nordstrom and buy Balenciagas?
Actually, that would impress me. Why is this guy in the middle of the road? Take you something that's more up your alley.
I saw Balenciagas and I thought they were the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
You're looking at them. Not sure how you think I'm gonna be able to afford this, but you're definitely looking at it.
Ugliest thing I've ever seen. What part of that made you think I want it?
Yeah, I don't know what you were thinking.
I have a perfectly good pair of Crocs.
Not a cop. This guy's got like the
That's
most.
a military person.
A military. He's got like the most cop look to him I've ever seen on anybody.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't believe that like you would actually ask me like, Jose, I have not seen a single redneck on crack yet. This is not like really. This is where you're at in life, where you enjoy. I don't even know how to.
I was expecting like a cops episode, like since that's the only thing I've ever seen on Daytona, or that.
You'll see we'll find what you're looking for. Okay, it's not.
Well, I've heard it was the trashiest place on earth, other than the Tucson airport.
An airport can be an airport. There's somebody sleeping right now. That's sad,
I saw that on Family Guy.
Dude, that's sad. Somebody. No, it is. There's a lot of vagrants. What's going on there? Look. Don't try not to laugh, dude.
Yeah.
There's gonna be always somebody that's gonna be like, "You're laughing at people," you know, like it's my like. How do you not laugh? But. Okay, I gotta watch this.
There's cars coming over there.
I gotta watch this. I don't care. Whatever that was, I had to see that. I don't know exactly
what it is,
but I had to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had better expectations for you. Like I thought you were this classy young lady who would be like, Jose, I want some bonefish grill. Maybe we could go and get to the macaroni grill and just do something nice for me. That's what I expect. Reality.
Okay, I'm sure.
That's what I'm expecting. Reality. I want to see some drunk rednecks pissing outside a gas station. Jose, haven't seen a single one yet. This town is trashy though.
Yeah.
It really is. This town really is trashy.
Are they doing a play?
It might be just practicing for a school play or something. At 9:30 at night in a parking lot. Okay. It might be practicing for a play or something. Who knows? Yeah, they're definitely like some sports team or something. Okay.
Okay, tomorrow you can take me to the Lane Bryant, and we'll do some talking at the Lane Bryant.
You can do some talking by yourself. I don't walk in there. Every time I walk in there, there's fat girls hitting on me like, "Oh, honey, you'll come to the right place." I'm like, with my wife, yes.
Okay, we can go to the Torrid. We can go to the Torrid.
Jamaican restaurant?
Torrid?
Dude, we should totally, like, there's a lot of nighttime activity out here.
Yeah.
There's like a basketball game or something going on. There's a lot of people here. That's pretty cool. Well, if there's young people hanging out, that's usually a really good sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's old people who haven't showered in weeks that are bad. Young people playing basketball, that's what's up. That's never a bad sign. There's like a basketball game going on over here. Not bad. People skating, so there are young people doing like wholesome things like skateboarding and sports team related stuff. And
there are some Cuban dishes that I want to make here soon.
I smell like
that I have not made yet. I have not made potaje yet, though.
So this looks a little cool back in here.
Mm-hmm. How do you make potaje?
Potaje.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is one you have failed at. You do good with the con video. Potaje, you still have.
That's like the bean soup, right?
Yeah. There's a few ingredients that are really hard to get to begin with.
Yeah,
somebody's grilling some really good barbecue. You smell that? Like somebody's like literally grilling chicken in a barbecue right now.
They sell ajicachus at the grocery store.
Correct. Did they really? He got shoe already? They have it at the grocery store?
Yeah, they
For
have
a
it at
while,
Save a Lot.
Wow, for a while, that was like really hard stuff to get, you know? You know that, right? Like for a while?
Yeah.
That was some hard stuff to get your hands on.
Yeah, they got like.
But there's enough Cubans now in Florida where like you can get anything that's Cuban.
I haven't seen it at Publix, but I've seen it at like Save a Lot. The Save a Lot in Lehigh has it.
Really?
Yes.
Because the ones we have were smuggled from Cuba. The ones we have growing in our backyard. We don't have any in our. And they're so hard to grow. Let me just tell you, if you're not willing to like look at this plant 3 times a day, you're not going to grow it. And it's seriously a difficult plant to grow, man. It really is a difficult plant to grow.
Yeah. The only other thing that's like hard to grow or like you can't find it is what's that thing?
Snoop Dogg.
Guido.
Yeah, and that's a very traditional thing.
Yeah.
That's not something you're just gonna like all of a sudden like need to have. You know? Like,
Unless you're.
Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Okay. Just the lines are very hard to see. These projects? Oh snap! No.
Yeah.
Nobody hanging out there? Like probably dead. Not even in the middle.
No.
That was featured on a I think it was Charlie Boo.
Yeah.
Charlie Boo did a video there.
Okay. Somewhere over here.
These are newer. The city just has
From
a
what,
bad
the 60s?
aspect. The city just has a bad aspect all the way around.
Yeah.
It really does have like a trashy aspect to it. There's so many like people that are not sober. It's sad, really. But I don't know if they come here on vacation and they stay here because they run out of money or something, and then they're like
I've heard that with like Miami and stuff. Like people go some places for vacation, and they'll party so much and like
their life goes crap.
do things. Yeah.
Their girlfriend meets a guy from another, another town.
They start doing things that they weren't
normally used to doing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then they don't stop.
Just spiral out of control.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how people end up on these streets. I don't know. I don't know how people end up out here. It just happens, man. Yeah, I've heard that, They can't all be locals. There's no way this many people from here that actually grew up. It's interesting probably to talk to them and see where they actually grew up and stuff. But I would find it disturbing if they were all from here. They all grew up here and that's how they all ended up.
This is a big spring break destination too.
Yeah, they gotta end up promoting. They gotta be from all places. This is a weeknight. This isn't like a Friday.
This is a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday night, bro.
This is a school night.
School night. Late. It's late. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. It's definitely late. And there's no new hotels here.
No.
The one you said that was newer had reported bed bugs already on Google reviews.
Yep.
That is horrible. And I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, think about the people that come to the events that happen here. They're probably people from like small town in Georgia or something.
Yeah.
I can definitely see a new hotel here getting bed bugs off the bat. Just,
yeah.
Well, we got them. Like, just, and the thing about like old hotels is like, it doesn't matter how much you fumigate, how much you spray. If it's an old hotel, it's got it. Dude, the smell of that chicken made me want some barbecue chicken.
I know.
And I've already eaten today that nasty, greasy burger.
You don't usually eat barbecue chicken either.
Well, lately I have because we have a chef on board.
Yeah.
That can do it, man.
I like it.
He makes some good chicken.
Yeah.
He makes some good chicken.
Yeah, I made rice the other night. Someone very surprising ate it. A lot of it too.
Yeah. Popeye. You like that Popeye, man? Popeye. Popeye, man. Popeye, man. Popeye. 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 Sometimes these big gas stations have a lot of. They're usually safer than smaller gas stations, but they sometimes have a lot of activity. Let's see what this one looks like. Just the fact that it's just a big gas station. The bigger gas stations are usually safer. Nowadays, nothing's safe. Okay, so I keep going to Jacksonville?
I guess.
Well, you know when I'm ready for the Jacks. Somebody passed out right there. He's on the road. Oh no. He's wearing a black t-shirt.
Oh.
Nobody will see him.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's spot out here. You remember that little spot we found last time we were here where it was like really, really like a bunch of like a concentration of people?
Wasn't that?
It was scary in the daytime. I would imagine at night.
Wasn't that Holly Hill?
I'm pretty sure. No, it was down this way.
Okay.
It might be around here. Can I see the map right? Pretty sure it's right here on the right.
Sure.
If that was during the daytime, imagine during the night. That was early in the morning too, wasn't it?
Yep.
So if that was early in the morning, if that was early, I think it's right around here on the right. If that was early in the morning, I can't imagine how bad it gets at night.
Here's the map.
I think it's up ahead on the right. No, it was just south of downtown. This area here. See that major road right there? That road like that? Go all the way to that road. See that road goes across?
The one that's the south?
You see it's like a major road? We'll take that, and that way we're taking a major road on the way out to 95. That way we can get like just stay on major roads. We gotta start moving. We gotta get out here. I'm so tired.
You don't want to just go US 1?
You kidding me? Oh, unless you want to go to a place in St. Augustine.
That's what I was wanting to go to.
We gotta at least call them first. Call them and make sure they're open.
Like an hour.
Well, the Jacksonville one's about an hour, but that didn't answer the phone the first time, did they?
Hi, do you have rooms available for tonight?
Those are around here.
Okay, thank you.
What's it?
No rooms.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Wish I had a mattress. I'd sleep at that truck stop. I think it was around here. There's a lot of like motels and stuff. So usually an area with a lot of motels that
Yeah.
are older like this, all the activities will be hanging around behind it. think right around here might get kind of trashy. I can't remember. When we were here and we found the spot that was hood, but
Yeah.
see all these little motels like that? Like those are the ones that are gonna have like
Yeah.
when there's so many little motels like that, that means there's people and there's a lot of transient people that are here. This road right here might be it. Goes to 95. Big gas station right here.
That's the road that we need to take anyway, so.
Okay, cool.
Up there.
See what happens. Is that your phone?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry.
They got a car. Okay. There. Nope. Big gas. Ooh, look at the wagon, Woody.
Woody wagon.
Oh man, that's what's up right there. Now we had one. We didn't have one, but we borrowed one and it caught fire. That's the one. Remember the store where it caught fire?
Yeah.
In my store in Louisville, Kentucky. Our first TV in America. $326 in 1996. We had never had a TV. We went and bought our first TV. Our friend had one of those things. He let us borrow it. I was 6 years old. There was like,
Right.
I'm not even kidding you, 11 people in that thing.
Well, better.
No, 7 people. I'm sorry, 7. It was there, 7 of us. So they let us borrow it. No, 8 because there was us and then him. It was 8. And then we're on 264.
Yeah.
Now this TV, you know, back then TVs were giant.
Yeah.
We're on 264 and near St. Matthews, on the southwest side of 264. And the car caught fire. Understandably, like a giant 400-pound TV. And like, hey people, the car was like, I've had it. This is all. I've given society what I could over 40 years of loyal service. Now you guys have really pushed me to the limit. So this thing catches fire on 265. And there's an exit when you're heading east where there's like a concrete wall.
Yeah.
It's past Preston. It's the exit after Preston. And this thing is in flames. I mean, like, it's in flames like they're 30 foot high. And behind us was a fire truck by chance. And they're trying to rescue us. Now, imagine this. You're in a fire truck. And here's this old Woody that starts to catch fire in front of you, right? So you're naturally like, okay, it's on fire. Time
And
to go
your
to work.
family got the TV out.
Well, they were trying to get us to leave the TV in the car.
Yeah.
And we're like, no. There's no way our first TV in America is going to burn up inside this Woody. Like, no. Like, literally, like 4 of us, there was like 2 of us trying to get the TV out. And this is like on 264. I kid you not.
Catch it?
No, the exit has like there's like 4 to 5 turning lanes on that off ramp. It's a big exit. Like and there's like and then there's like 6 other lanes of highway on the other side. It's a massive interstate exit. And we stopped like from here to there to the light. Like we couldn't make it to the light. You just got fire like in the middle of the interstate exit.
Yeah. On
the off ramp. And the firefighters, they're like, you have got to get out of the car. And we're all like, no. As $326, our first TV in America. And it was like, I'm not even kidding, this thing must have been like 36 inches.
Wow.
And then like, you know, it had like 3 or 4 inches on the sides because back then, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
And, well, this thing was literally like the flames were like 40 foot high. I don't even know what it's almost like if like the The fuel pumps just like got stuck and just started throwing stuff in the carburetor. That exploded, and like I have never seen anything like. The engine was like a 40-foot wave of fire. The fire truck's throwing like foam and water. And the fire, there was more of us than the firefighters. They were trying to like grab us and like hold us and stuff. But there was more people in the car than firefighters. So we were still able to have 2 people trying to pull the TV out.
You got the TV out.
Oh, you bet we got the TV out. Like my brother's hair and face was all burnt, but we got it out of there. No crap. And again, I am 6 years old. So here's a 6-year-old child standing on 264 off-ramp watching a Woody burn down with 6 family members fighting with firefighters. We're like, you've got to get out of that thing. And this is in 1996. Like, back then, there weren't even that many Cubans. Like, back then, there weren't even that many Cubans in, there weren't even that many Cubans. There's nobody Spanish back then in Kentucky. Like, it was like a rare thing to see a Spanish person. So, can you imagine you're a firefighter, you're going home, here's a Woody catches fire, and like 7 people who don't speak English, fresh out of another country, by the way. So we're like standing in the middle of the road trying to get people to help us get the TV out. Like the most savage thing you could imagine. A 6-year-old blonde kid with no shirt on, standing on the side of the road. I remember this vividly. Like, I remember every last detail. So now, the car completely incinerates on the off-ramp. I mean, like, it completely incinerated. You know, like...
I could see people driving by that and be like, oh, bless their heart.
It must have been like 30 gallons in that gas tank.
Yeah.
Because this thing just sat there and like smoldered on the road. Now, none of us speak English. Nobody speaks Spanish. And there's 8 people in the middle of the highway with a 36-inch TV.
How did you make it home?
I have no idea. I don't remember that part of the story. But I just remember sitting there like in rush hour traffic in Louisville with like a giant TV just sitting there by the side of the road wondering what's next. With the firefighters like, you guys have got to get off the road. Oh, we're sitting, at this point we're all sitting on the TV. It's like inside a giant box and we're all sitting on it. And it's like the 3rd out of the 6 lanes. We're not on the side of the road, by the way. We're sitting on a TV. We're in the middle of the off-ramp sitting on a TV. There's like no... I think what happened was, if I might be wrong, I have to call... Is it too late to call Dad?
No.
We can call Dad and ask him how... He'd want to talk for an hour if we call him. But we'll have to leave that for another video, find out what happened. I think, if I remember, that one of the... Oh, you're calling him?
Yeah.
Let's see what he says.
Hello.
¿Qué vuelta a hacer? Preguntica rápido. ¿Tú te acuerdas cuando el televisor se quemó en la 264? ¿Tú te acuerdas el 264 que se quemó? Cuando estábamos en Kentucky. ¿Tú te acuerdas que el carro se quemó? ¿De qué manera nosotros fuimos para la casa ese día? ¿Nos recogió alguien? ¿Cómo regresamos? I remember. Ok, dale. Yo no me acuerdo cómo regresamos porque eran 8 gentes y un televisor. Yo no sé cómo. Los bomberos.
Even I know you should probably call it someone else.
Sí, que se cogió candela. Un Woody. Hey. El primer televisor que right, yo me acuerdo cuánto. En Preston y St. Matthews. Ok. Pero tú no te acuerdas cómo fue que nos recogieron después que se quemó el carro, ¿cómo regresamos para atrás? Oh, ok. Ajá. ¿En qué? ¿Un Cadillac? ¿A dónde lo pusieron? ¿Arriba? Ok. Yo me acuerdo, un Woody. Oye, yo estamos por una noche, ¿viste? Todavía estoy en la carretera. He's cracking. He's cracking. Okay, you ever meet Carlito?
Carlito.
The one from Tampa? You never met him. It was okay, turn the tape to my spine. Okay. So Carlito had a Cadillac DeVille.
Yeah.
And they called Carlito, you know, they put it on top of his Cadillac. And then it was like 9 people in a Cadillac with a TV on top.
So the story just keeps getting better.
No, it keeps getting better, yeah. Dude, we should start a series telling these stories. Of
Your
when we
family
came,
stories?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
when we came from Cuba. These stories are hilarious, bro. Look at all the malls and shopping, incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, these stories are without, there's no par. Like, you'll never run into anything that's hilarious. But yeah, Carlito had a Cadillac. That's what I thought that crossed my mind too, Carlito. Carlito had a Cadillac. It was a Cadillac DeVille. You know, all my uncles had Cadillacs. I mean, if you lived in Kentucky, you had a Cadillac. Anyways, Carlito. I guess Carlito. I must have been in the trunk because there was there's something on the road.
Yeah.
And there's somebody right next to it.
Oh, tire.
Oh, that's so dangerous.
And I think that's
Good
where
eye.
it came from.
Yeah, good eye there, man. They better get that thing off the road. Yeah, he's changing the tires. Well, anyways, I'm getting a leg cramp. I need to drink more water. I'm not drinking any water today.
You got a water right next to you.
Yeah. Look at all these walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we went with Carlito's Cadillac.
Yeah.
So I guess we put the TV on top of his Cadillac. And probably all of us were holding it. He probably told us crap or roping it up or whatever. We were savages. We really were inhumane. I'm sure people had to. Somebody had to go. Somebody had to go in the trunk. I mean, because that was a 4-door Cadillac. I mean, you couldn't not fit 10 people. Yeah, 9 people in total. And of course, our friend's Woody, which is all he had, burned up. It was not a bad looking Woody. My dad said it was a Ford Woody. I thought it was a Buick or Roadmaster. That was a Ford.
That sounds more realistic.
1984 Woody or something.
Yeah.
There were Chrysler Woodies too. Every brand made a Woody, I'm pretty sure. Those things are gonna be worth like $100,000 in the future. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I know.
Because kids like us,
And especially like kids our age watch the 70s show.
No, not that. It's not that we watched the 70s show.
Is that too?
It's that we grew up inside those things. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we grew up in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, you see those 74 Impalas and 70s Impalas? Those things are going to be worth $300,000 in the future. Because every kid that grew up watching BET like I did is going to want one. You know what I mean? Look at all these malls here, guys. There's a lot of malls. There's a giant Buc-ee's.
Those Plymouth Voyagers is what we had.
Yeah, or the Astrolands, you know.
We had a Ford Aerostar.
A lot of people had those. We never had one of those because my dad was a Chevy guy. He hated Ford.
Yeah.
So the notion of a Ford Aero, they lasted like 600,000 miles. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, no. Ford Aerostars?
Mm-hmm. And I used to do scrap metal.
Yeah.
I scrapped a few that were well into the 600,000 mile range.
Well,
I scrapped one that had 650,000.
Wow.
And the vast majority of the ones that I scrapped, 480, 380, 450, 480, 500,000, 540,000 miles, they all ran. The owners were just like, I'm tired of seeing this thing. Please take it. Literally, like all the people that ever ran one past me, they ran. I never had to pull one up the trailer. They all ran. But the people were like, take it. Take it and get it going. Tired of looking at it.
And like, This probably could have made it more than it did.
I want to end the video at 55.
But my dad got into an accident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't all make it forever.
Yeah.
Mechanically, they would have made